The first book of Moses, called Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the water from the waters." And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters he called sea. God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was itself and his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And God made two great lights, the light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars too. And God set them into the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth, and rule over the day, over the night, and divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth, in open firmament of heaven." And God created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, every winged fowl after its kind. God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the sea, and let the fowl multiply in the earth." And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth living creature after its kind, cattle, and the creeping thing, and the beast of the earth after its kind. And it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after its kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let him have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl in the air, and over the cattle, and over the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree, in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. And every beast of the earth, and to every fowl in the air, and to everything that creepeth upon earth wherein there is life, I have given green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. The evening and the morning were the sixth day. Thus the heaven and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all of his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in he had rested from all of the work which God created and made. And these are the generations of heaven and of the earth when they were created, and the day of the Lord. God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it on the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord, O God, and had not caused it to rain upon earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. And the Lord formed man out of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. And God, Lord, planted the garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man who he had formed. And out of the ground the Lord God made to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight, and grow for food. The tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted, and became 4 heads. The name of the first is Pison, that which cometh. the whole land of Havilah, where there's gold, and the gold of the land is good. There's bdellium and the onyx stone, and the name of the second river is Gihon, the same name that compassed the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river was Hiddekel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the garden to dress it and keep it. And the Lord commanded the man, saying, of every tree in the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day thou eatest, thou shalt surely die. And the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmate. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field, every fowl of the air, and brought them to Adam to see which of them he would call. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all of the cattle, all of the fowl in the air, and all of the beasts in the field. But for Adam, there was not one to help him. There was no helpmeet for him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam. And he slept. And he took from him one of his ribs, and closed up the flesh thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She should be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore, man shall leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, and the man and his wife were not ashamed.